What's crafting, guys, and welcome to episode 3 of my Minecraft Let's Play series. Last time we built this beautiful cattle barn, but as you can see the monstrosity is still there. With the power of editing, let's look at this box. A nice fresh start. Now we all know it takes a villager to make a village, so let's try and find these guys another area and we'll go and build them somewhere to live. And there we go. A lovely little villager house. I've built a little bit differently. Rather than doing it one solid colour, I've added this side. Because it's ocean facing, I believe that the air and the wind off the coast would slowly take away the paint. So I wanted to bring that across in that sort of idea. It's a nice cute little cottage. On the inside, I've not really done much. I've relocated their beds upstairs so that they have somewhere to live, and hopefully now they can get on with their professions. Between episodes we have done a little bit of terraforming, some geode destruction, a little bit of mining, tiny bit of fishing where I found all these, and some diamonds. So it's time to gear up and get ready for the future. Also, I have done a potato field with farmer villagers. I have fenced it off using bushes. I have made a little vegetable area with water sources in the middle, and I will also make a custom tree in a minute, which you will see. Custom tree is made out of logs, stairs, and I've placed it at an angle just to give it this natural flowing feel. I've used a mix of leaves, some birch leaves and oak leaves to give it a bit more texture. And I think this gives it a nice central look to this area. Around the tree I will also decorate with some coarse dirt. Thank you guys for all your comments in the first video. I released a poll not long ago asking what you would like to see between sugarcane and a wood stripping yard. The overall results have come back with a wood stripping yard. So I found this little fellow. With a little bit of experimenting, I have found that if you get a log and put it next to the beaver, what he'll do is he will strip the log for me, and this will be brilliant for my log stripping yard. So let's just wait a moment, and there we go. So he is going to get used in the log stripping yard, and he's very excited about working for me. So I prepped an area between episodes, and it is perfect because it's just outside of the woodlands, and this build is going to include redstone circuitry. So come along with me and I'll show you step by step on how I will create this wood farm. Let's start with the chamber first, where the beaver is going to be sat. So I'm going to need these blocks, and the glass blocks. Ooh, the glass blocks have disappeared. What I will do first, 1, 2, 3. Now the centre one is where the beaver is going to be sat. So I need 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then I will put 3 behind for a reason. So 1, 2, 2. Now you may question why there's only 1 block here. Now that is where he will be working. Let's give it a quick floor. He'll be working in here, so now I've got to try and get him into the small chamber. What a strange noise these things make. Let's just put 1 block here and let's get him up here. Come on, in you go. You know you want to go down to the wood. And this is the joy of animals. Now as you can see, he is doing his thing. So let's put a lid on him, so nothing can get to him and he can't escape. Now this looks like just a little workstation for him. We can see him at his best. And the lead has gone. And we will remove the central one, because that is where we will see him strip him. Get an observer and place it like that. Now we need a piston. Place it here. Get some redstone and do it like so. So you can see where I'm going with this. As soon as he strips the bark off that, the observer will pick that signal up, send it around to here, and send it to the piston, where I will place logs, and that will push it across, and the chamber will push these out, and the logs will come over here. A lever, just to see if it's working. Now that I have my lever, I can add it to the side of here. The reason why I'm doing this is so that if there are any logs left in the device, I'm able to place it down and do it automatically. Let me just get some logs and I'll show you. Just like so, place it, push it, that's it, push it, and while he's nibbling away, it should, in theory, any second now. Come on, fella. This is always the way with redstone contraptions. Now let's see if this works. So he's pushing it across. Well, he's nibbling away at the bark. Let's see if this works now. And it worked. And that pushes the next one in. Now these all line up to a certain distance. So let's go ahead and do a few, and we'll see the distance that it's going to be at. So I'll decorate this little area, make it a nice little sort of wood placing area. Now he's still going. Let's see how far we can get with this one. He's working very, very hard at his job, which I'm very proud of. Okay, so it's reached the end of the line. So let's get rid of this. Go on. Let's dig down, and what we'll do is we'll place a redstone torch right here. So if I place these pistons next to each other, not like that, we know the distance, so let's get rid of these logs first. Let's place these down, all the way down to the bottom. Now it doesn't look very pretty down there, so let's put some stone. Let's just dig out the bottom so that it's easy when it comes to decorating. Let's place all these down here. And of course, we'll have to put a redstone line that runs all the way down these pistons. Now the plan is, once the logs hit the end right here, that should send a redstone signal out, and that will do for a certain distance. So come all the way down to there and it will do. And that is basically it. All I have to do is clean up the area, build a building around the outside. The plan is I will come along and just harvest any of the strip logs that are around it. That'll save on the durability of axes, because we all know when you want to strip logs it affects the durability and then your axe will die quicker. But that is a very, very simple little device. Let's try a couple of times. Turn that off. Make sure that's always turned off, because otherwise it won't work. And there you go. So I will build this in a quick time lapse for you so that you're able to see what I've done. Perfect little area. I'll try and get some custom trees in the area as well. Maybe some carts. All done and dusted for the tiny, tiny device, which is ever so simple, but it works, and it uses the naturalist mod to an advantage that you wouldn't have in vanilla Minecraft. And we're back. I hope you enjoyed that small montage. This is the wood stripper. I haven't got a decent name, so if any of you guys have got anything better, please leave a comment down below. As you can see, I have built this building to hold the contraption in. So go around here. This is where the wood comes out into the sort of storage area. I built a car outside, raised up the area a little bit and put a wall around it. Added a little bit of decorations and extra storage. Some wood piles. You go in here. The floor isn't done yet, but I'm going to add the floor in between episodes, add a little bit more storage, and it'd be the same for the upstairs. I'll just quickly show you up here. If I can get around the wall. It's a nice, not the biggest area, but enough for extra storage. Maybe stick a bed or two in here for extra villagers. But yeah, this is the wood cutter slash stripper. What I want to do is, if I can get a better angle for you, is maybe create some custom trees, maybe a couple of felled trees around the outside where we'll be chopping the wood up, as I believe this will frame the image a little bit better. Maybe build up the mountain and put up a few more trees. So yeah, overall quite happy with it. I tried a few different techniques out. Instead of using actual bricks and actual blocks, I used walls just to try and give it a little bit more depth, and I believe it's actually worked. So guys, that is the build of the day. I'm so happy with how it turned out. If you guys want to name it or name any of the other buildings or the area itself, drop me a comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and stay crafty.